Hi guys, I'm Kim and this is my very first bullet journal video. Today I'm going to show you a flip through my new bullet journal for 2017. I've already used one bullet journal, so this is my second, and I decided to start it with the new year since I only had a couple of pages left in my old one. I'm keeping my bullet journal inside a DIY traveler's notebook, and for my bullet journal itself I'm using a blue BulletJournal 1917 notebook. It's this one right here. It's a soft cover. I used a hard cover for my last one and it also fit in here, but it was a little bit bulky, so I decided to go with the soft cover one, which is a little bit smaller. So and here is again my traveler's notebook closed. You can see it's like this with a couple of inserts as well as my bullet journal, and from the front it looks like this. If you want to see a setup for my traveler's notebook, just let me know and I want to film that as well. I really hope you like this video. If you do, please give me a thumbs up or comment and follow me on YouTube or any of my other social media, which I will leave down below. I'll also put a list of everything I mentioned in this video in the down bar. Bye!
Let's get started. Here you can again see my dotted BulletJournal 1917 soft cover that I use as a bullet journal, as well as my Faber-Castell Pitt Artist Pen. First you can see my index. For my index I only write down my collections as well as my monthlies, and in this case my yearly. I do not feel the need to write down my weeklies and my dailies because that would be just too much. I also highlighted my month as well as my year so I can see it better and have easier access to it. The colors I used are the same colors I used in my spreads for the month or the year. Here we have my key. For the word key I used my Tombow brush pen in the color black. The first thing I have is my task. For a task I just use a dot. Then a deleted task is a dot with a slash through. For a completed task I just exit out, and for a note I have a dash. Everything book related is a triangle, and for an audiobook I have this kind of weird triangle thing which just shows the difference for me between a book that I actually physically read and an audiobook. Then everything with a heart is an important date, like a birthday or an anniversary. Then I have this kind of turned around square which I note down everything to do with my cats. I don't write down a lot of cat related stuff, but sometimes I just feel the need to jot something down. The next thing I have is just a regular circle which denotes an event. An event for me is an appointment, like a doctor's appointment, or when I have to go shopping with my grandma, or something like a dinner meeting or whatever. Then I have a box with a page number inside. This I borrowed from a calendar system. So whenever I make an appointment or get information relating to an appointment, or I have a task that is due sometime in the future, I just jot it down in my daily from today, and then in my monthly or even yearly if it's the next month, on the day that this task is due or I have an appointment or whatever, I just put down the box with the page number inside, so I do not have to write down whatever information it is again. And then I have this little star which just denotes something important. It can be placed in front of a task or a note. And then we have a migrated task, which is a task that I will do on another day. And here is my Welcome 2017 page along with my word of the year. I did not choose my word myself. It was kind of like a GIF on Facebook where you had to screenshot it and then whatever word was there was your word of the year. My word is balance. I'm not yet sure how to incorporate this word in my year, but I'm gonna try, so I put it down here so I'm constantly reminded of it. I also put down my goals for the year as well as my resolutions. I decided to separate those two things because for my goals I have things like learn Italian until July or read 52 books in 2017, and for my resolutions I have things like wake up early, stay consistent with my morning routine, and only make informed decisions. Here you can see my future log. I made a future log for the whole of 2017, although I do not believe that my bullet journal will last me the whole year. I put it on 2 spreads, so 4 pages, and I'm not sure if you can see, but some things are highlighted in a light blue, which are the school holidays. I do not go to school, neither does my husband, so we don't have to rely on them, but I still want to jot them down because I do not like going on vacation when there's a school holiday and stuff like this. You can also see the little hearts around some of the days, which are birthdays or anniversaries. The darker colored days are holidays. On my next spread, I have this little empty space which I use for a future log for 2018. So if I have something that I will have to do next year, I just jot it down there. I also have my monthly habit tracker where I put down stuff that I have to do once a month or even less, like once a quarter or whatever. So I've put a month down from 1 to 12, as well as all the tasks I have to do, so I can color them in whenever I have done them. On the next page I put down some financial infos, which I of course blurred out. Then I have important addresses for doctors or my work. Again, I blurred this out because they're addresses. Then on the next page I have my master tasks, which are tasks I have to do, but they don't have a specific day or even a specific month where I have to do them. Here we have like a little list of everything I bought, or not everything, just the stuff I bought for myself, like for hobby purposes, I'm gonna say. So it's not groceries or a new shower gel or deodorant, it's books, makeup, clothes, planner supplies, everything like this. So I wrote down when I bought it, what I bought, where I bought it, what it cost, and if it arrived, if it was online. Then I have some video ideas as well as props for my Instagram pictures. What I forgot to mention in my other spreads is that a little number on the left hand corner at the top is the color of the Tombow brush pens I used. My next two spreads are pretty self-explanatory, it's just movies to watch and stuff to research. Although for my movies to watch I'm only gonna write down stuff that is going to be in the cinema this year or that I have to watch or want to watch for a specific purpose, because the list of movies I want to watch just in general is way too long and I keep that in my phone or on my computer, not in a bullet journal, because it would just be endless. But for movies that will be out this year or that I want to watch in the cinema or stuff like this, I put them down here. Here we have upcoming books as well as books that I read this year or for however long this bullet journal is gonna last me. For the books that are upcoming, I just write down either the title or maybe just the title of the series, if there is a second or a third book coming out. And here we are already in my first monthly spread. As you can see, my bullet journal is pretty small and I do not have a lot of space, which is why I used the Calendex idea of using boxes. I simply put down all the times I have to work as well as my boxes. As you can see, I have an empty box here. This is only because the information that would be contained on that day is pretty simple. It is to buy my new train ticket. So for this task, I do not have to write down any more information. I know how to buy my train ticket, I know where to buy my train ticket, I know what kind of train ticket I need to buy. I just need to be reminded that I have to buy it on that day. Usually I would also put that down in my daily and then just put the box with the page number in my calendar. But when I wrote down this information, I was still in my other bullet journal, so I decided to just put it down beneath my calendar. On the other side, I have my to-dos, which are monthly to-dos. So to-dos that do not have a specific day, but have to be done this month. For this month, I do not have anything written down yet, as you can see. For my habit tracker, I didn't cover it up because I didn't want you to see it. It is simply a fold out because I do not have enough space in my bullet journal, as you can already tell by the calendar. I have various different tasks or habits in my tracker. All those that are highlighted are tasks that I want to do every day. Then beneath this we have 3 tasks or habits that I want to do once a week, which is why I separated the weeks, and then the last few are also weekly habits, but I want to do them on a specific day, which is why I wrote that down. The next spread has my videos for the month, where I write down what kind of video, when I want to film it, when I want to edit it, and if I uploaded it or when I want to upload it. Then we have a books section, which At first, I wasn't sure whether or not I was going to use it in February again, because I already write down the books in my yearly book collection in this bullet journal. But since I filmed it, I decided to keep it and write down my TBR. Then I have a gratitude log, which I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep. I tried it in December and it didn't really work. I gave up after a couple of days, but I do want to try it again in 2017. Then I have a little reminder of the Instagram pictures I still want to take or still have to upload. Then we have 2 lists, one for quotes I want to remember and one for music. For 2017 I want to kind of make a playlist with all the songs I really liked in 2017, so at the end of the year I can look back and see what kind of music I liked and also what was new music in the year. And then I have my first weekly spread, or at least I want to start my first weekly spread. So usually I start my weekly spreads on Monday all the way through Sunday. But for this week I decided to start on Sunday because the new year started on a Sunday, so it was gonna be Sunday till Sunday. But during the day I decided to try weeklies again, and so I just put down my daily for Sunday and then started the weekly for the new week on the next page. In my dailies I put down tasks as well as events, and I also journal a little bit and write down notes. So here is my first weekly of 2017. I decided to put down little boxes for every day and just put down some tasks I had to do or events, because on Sunday my head was full of stuff I had to do on Monday, but I couldn't write it down because I wasn't sure how much time I needed for my daily. So I decided to go with this spread so I can put down all the things I have to do at a specific day, even if I'm still in my daily for another day. But then on the next page I still start with my dailies and write all the information in my monthly as well as in my weekly down for my dailies. So I have my dailies as well as my weeklies. I hope you liked this video and I'm gonna see you in my next one. Bye!